Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, the channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis updated commodities, work our way through the dollar yields, precious metals, and commodities ETFs that I follow. I'll interject my financial opinions as we go through it together. And if you need help with anything, check out finding-value.com, where I dive deeper into all these topics, sectors, looking for investment opportunities and sharing those opportunities with everybody in the community. We do that through midweek updates, where I go through the opportunities and the charts of those companies. And then I also do Q&A sessions on the weekend. We usually do cover like a topic in the beginning if there is a topic to cover, and then answer questions that you guys have through a Zoom meeting. If that sounds interesting to you, you can sign up. Specials the coupon code, 50% off the first month only on a monthly membership, and a $100 discount on the yearly membership. Let's dive in, take a look. Starting with the DXY. And again, I think we're going higher here, guys. Today we were down, but whenever you see these large kind of upsurges and then the small pullbacks like this, those generally resolve upwards. So in the short term, I am a dollar bull in the short term. Now, the medium term, this looks like a falling wedge into a double bottom, which then we have a flag pattern that looks good to go higher with. And generally, you see yields following, or yields are driving DXY. So if this is going to go up, more than likely yields are going to go up. So yields, they were a little bit down today, but that's a bullish formation. That looks good to go higher. That's what that the big arrow is. And this is more or less a flag pattern or something similar. We are sitting on top of support. So we have like a little double bottom, little breakout, a little retest going on here. And then we could see it move on up at some point. We've got the 10-year up a little bit more of a bullish stance. You could probably throw a downtrend line. It's like this down there. Maybe we could break that at some point. We're still in the big pattern here. It has not broken out yet. To the downside or to the upside, either direction. And then the 30-year is up today, 0.5%. And the 30-year is also in a pattern, squeezing up, just like the 10-year is, if it decides to show up here. For some reason, the yield charts always take a little bit of work to get going here. So we enter this from the top side in, the consolidations there, and we are up today, but we're still within this pattern, and that is a bullish pattern to break upwards out of eventually. Even if we were to come down and do something like that, I would still be looking for an upside move, even if we breach down here somewhere. Kind of get that false breakdown slingshot pattern. Bond prices are slightly lower, but holding steady. And we've got this big downward move, and we've been consolidating in that section there. We do have a little bit of a bounce going on here. These guys there are kind of a bullish looking move, but I don't know if we're going to break out of this pattern. So I'll watch it. We'll see what happens. And right now, we've just been tracking sideways, almost like this is being held here, like quantitative easing style. The 2 and the 10, we have a little bit of uninversion of the yield curve today. So the 10 went up while the 2 went down. Kind of a rare deal there. We've got TYX, TNX ratio heading up a little bit. So on the long end of the curve, the 30-year went up more than the 10-year, causing this to go up a little bit. Gold's up $33 an ounce. Looks quite strong on the daily candlestick, and I can get this out of here too. That's just a little consolidation there. But that's still heading higher. It still looks good to work its way on up. I don't see a reversal candlestick or anything. We've got silver down slightly. Still looks good. No reversal candlestick. Looking strong. Platinum down 1.11%. A lot of volatility today. Could we get a consolidation? Anything's possible, guys. it looks good. We've broken out of this pattern to the upside, and we're working our way on up. If we get a little bit of a consolidation or something, so be it. This consolidation that you saw here, this one, that's the same that we're seeing in yields. You know, the 2-year, the 10-year, they're putting in a consolidation like this, and you can see this one resolved upwards. Just an FYI, it's the same rough pattern. So the 2-year on a longer time frame, this falling wedge or consolidation is very similar to platinum consolidating here on a little bit different time frame. We've got palladium down just slightly. This is still a bullish formation. What happens a lot of the times is you get these big double bottoms. It's a falling wedge into a double bottom. Then you start to break your double bottom upwards. You get stuck right around this general area. It's an area that looks like this. So you can come up, you can spike, come all the way back down. You can come up underneath it. There's a whole bunch of variations that you can get, but that's what we're doing. And this still looks bullish to go up. It's just a little flag pattern to go higher. XAU to gold ratio, we were up a little bit, 0.4%. Gold was up today. So we had some movement higher with the miners today. And again, this was excellent from a long-term perspective for gold and silver mining companies to outperform. So GDX is up 0.88%, looking good. No reversal candlesticks. GDX up 0.83%. We are going a little bit vertical here, and we could be subjected to a consolidation or something, but really depends on what gold does too. If gold keeps trucking higher, I'm sure this will keep trucking higher too. And then SILJ is up only 0.13%. But again, guys, I mean, we've been flying here. Ever since January of 2025, it's been on like Donkey Kong. I mean, it's been strong, and a lot of times you do see, consolidation return move back to this breakout area. So that is still possible, even though we've been flying. Crude oil down 1.45% today. It is a more bullish bottoming candlestick, kind of like a little hammer. I'm not saying it's super bullish because we were down 1.4%, but if you go into the short term, you can see that we were tracking sideways a lot of that day. We had a big drop, looked like it was pre-market. We just ended down. So a lot of choppiness going sideways there for crude oil. TTF gas, we are down 3 point something percent. Kind of interesting there. I wouldn't have guessed that move today, but we are lower. Let's see what we got here. It's a 4-week low. Maybe it's weather related, don't know. But here it is, breaking out to the downside. These are bullish formations here to break on up, and well, we're heading lower. Probably weather related is my guess. Natural gas in America is up 1.87. That still looks good from this double bottom heading higher. Our boy XOP, yeah, you know me, down about 1%. I'm still in the camp that we're going to go higher because we are sitting on top of a bullish flag pattern that we are still above. And we're getting squeezed between resistance and support. And we are stuck between that right now. OIH down 1.8. We're at that support region. We are encountering some resistance right through here. And that's where we're located. But it was bought up throughout the day. So it's not a bearish ending. Almost like we're putting in a potential double bottom here, trying to work our way on up. So shorter term, it looks fine to try to work its way on up. It's trying to break through that resistance, is what I'll say. We'll see if we can punch through it. Newcastle coal futures are basically slightly lower. Still look good. And again, all the long-term stuff is all intact. Breakout, retest. Looks kind of like perhaps a double bottom going on here. We've got Sprott Physical Uranium Trust up a little bit. Looks very bullish to me. There's no selling pressure here, guys. So there's no reversal candlestick, no selling pressure. It's up. It's up. That's what we're doing. We're going up, in my opinion. We've got uranium futures pricing sideways, going up. No selling pressure. URA down 2.14%. So we're consolidating. We'll see what happens next. But I still think we're going higher. Uranium up 0.3, still looks okay. No big selling pressure there. It's still holding on. And again, we're trying to break through, get into new all-time highs. We've got URNJ down slightly. And again, small selling pressure. Think of those as consolidation patterns, whatever it forms. So I still think this is good to go higher. Looks good. And I'm sure we're coming up to a little bit of resistance through here, which is what we're trying to get through. So a little bit of resistance. Nickel is up 0.3%. We can see that the lows are trying to come on up. We'll see if we can accelerate to the upside for nickel. It looks good. Copper down slightly, 0.52% today. Little I call that a bloody nose or a little consolidation candlestick, profit-taking candlestick. That still looks good to go up on the longer term. These are all bullish formations that are just little kind of consolidation patterns. COPX continuing higher, up 1%. It's in agreement with maybe what I think. Big move there. Big move. Looks good. Looks good. Lithium's up 0.4%. It's an uptrend. Looks fantastic. REMX also up 0.34%. Small little selling pressure there. It's just a continuation pattern to go higher. So everything looks good there to continue up. We've got iron ore down 0.34%. And we had that rollover of contracts, but just down a little bit today. We've got aluminum up 0.71. This is looking really good. I think we're going to break here at some point, and really get a big move. Like this is right at resistance here, and you can see the lows are coming up into it. So we're going to see a big move here at some point, I think pretty soon in aluminum. Baltic Dry Index down 1.7, but again, we're in an uptrend. This is a big pattern there that we are going to break higher. Emerging markets, it likes the little bit weaker dollar, so that's continuing to go up. It looks fantastic for emerging markets. MU is also heading higher. We're still underneath that resistance area. We were up a little bit today, and give it time. We'll break through this. We'll probably chop a little bit sideways, do a shoulder, head, shoulder pattern, is what my guess is. KRE, chopping sideways still. No real move in either direction today. We've got home builders chopping sideways too with the regional banks. So lots of chop going on there. Russell's chopping sideways. That's not bullish or bearish. There's no selling here yet, so it's just consolidating. SPX up a little bit, doesn't look bad. Plunge protection team doing an excellent job here. NASDAQ up a little bit. For them to do this, they need to continue to push rates down, and more than likely oil will be sacrificed. If they are doing that. DJT chopping sideways, no big update or movement in either direction here. They're holding it. They being somebody, I don't know, whoever. We've got XLI up a little bit, so that's looking good because we're coming through a little bit of. I'm going to drop more like this, a little bit of resistance through this little area there, and we are heading higher. That looks pretty solid there for today, as we're kind of cutting through the little bit of resistance there. I would even put it down here because that's where the majority of your resistance is at. It's where these closing prices are all located through here. SMCI higher. I'm not going to go through those. Bitcoin sideways, but looks good to go higher. It's just a little bloody nose candlestick. And then the Ethereum, we're above support. Still looks good to work its way on up. It looks good. MicroStrategy down 1.29. And again, I think it's just going to follow what Bitcoin does. So Bitcoin was flat today and it was down a little bit for MicroStrategy, and the VIX is controlled. It was up 1.12%, but it's still within the rectangle control zone. So that's all I've got for today, guys. That's where I'm going to end it. Give me a thumb up for the content. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the website if you'd like. Specials and coupon code. We do have a midweek update being released today, so look for it late tonight. I also have a Sunday question and answer session coming up at 5 p.m. Mountain Time this weekend. It's a Zoom call, so if you'd like to join, gain my opinion about whatever you want to gain my opinion about, and learn about my approach and strategies to the market, yeah, definitely sign up. There's a lot of videos already uploaded to the website that you guys can view, and you can view all the previous Q&A sessions and midweek updates, and you can see how good or bad I am at choosing companies and bottoms. You could check out this past year or so, which we have been pretty successful in. That market has gone up too, which has helped. A lot of the portfolio returns, if you kind of want to know a general gauge, because a lot of people are sharing them, it is somewhere between 50% and 150% is where the majority of people are falling between those two numbers year-to-date returns this year. Obviously, everyone chooses the companies that they go into. They choose the portfolio allocation that they want to uh, portion to each of these ideas. And depending on how you allocate, you get these wide array of outcomes. Because if someone, let's say, is a little bit more risky, chooses a couple of companies that are up multiple hundreds of percents this year, they are up higher than someone who's a little bit more conservative, choosing, let's say, more cash flow and stable companies. All right, guys, that's all I've got for today. So we'll catch you next time, guys. See ya.